Hey Aquarius, this is your read. So let's see what Mama Universe has to say to you today. Alrighty, so Universe, what messages do you have for Aquarius? Oh, and she is eager to get going. So we have material harvest. We have the heart chakra, which represents relationships and or healing, balance, harmony, and mental conflict. So I feel like we're going to be speaking about bringing a balance back into your life. It might be healing from a relationship. I'm going to pull a few more cards. We got rest and rejuvenate, shadow, the waiting game, triumph, and I have the chakra, which represents your emotions, desires, and creativity. To me, the waiting game is all about this has been going on for a while for you. I feel like that rest and rejuvenate is encouraging you to take time for some self-care. Do things that feed your soul. I feel like within that you're going to be able to find time to reflect and find clarity as well. And possibly making decisions that are going to help you to bring this balance back into your life. So I have the Five of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles can speak to going through a rough time financially. I feel like this might be contributing to some of the stresses that have been going on. I don't feel like it's the main cause, not at this point in the read, but I feel like it's a contributing factor. I feel like that's going to change though, because I do have the Six of Pentacles. He can represent an even give and take and a balance as well. But when I look at him, I see the word abundance. So I feel like there's going to be change on the wind in that respect. I feel like he ties into that material harvest card. You know what? I feel like this is actually going to play a big part in changing your outlook on things. I have the Fool card here, and the Fool card can represent two different things. He can represent taking a leap of faith, or he can represent seeing things in a new light and sort of changing the way that you look at the world. And I feel like that's what he's speaking to in this read. I feel like this change is going to be eye-opening for you. It's going to be life-changing. And sort of just change the way you think about everything. And it will have ripple effects throughout the rest of your life as well. I have the Magician card, and he speaks to having all the tools that you need to be successful in life. So I feel like you are capable. You know what you need to do. I feel like you're capable of doing it. I feel like this money coming in is really going to help. I feel like it's going to help to change your perspective on things. I have the Page of Cups, which represents good news on the way, and Cups speaks to emotion. So I feel like this is a personal and emotional win coming your way. Now I have the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Wands speaks of progressing towards a goal over a long period of time, having to overcome many obstacles, and sometimes the journey is exhausting and sometimes it's filled with self-doubts. And I feel like it ties into that waiting game card, and that this has been going on for quite a while. But I have the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands speaks of swift change. I feel like things are going to be changing very quickly for you. I have the Six of Swords, which represents moving from a stormier time to a calmer one in your life. I'm feeling it tied into the Five and Six of Pentacles and that financial situation changing. And then I feel like the mental conflict goes along with that, and the stress from the financial worries. So I feel like it's wealth. I feel like it's not just a couple bucks coming in. I feel like there's wealth coming in, as the Queen of Pentacles represents somebody who's wealthy. I feel like she speaks to you. And your financial situation changing. I have the Six of Swords, which represents triumph over conflicts and obstacles. I think it's speaking to success, like finding success, not just financially, but personally as well. But I feel like it's tied into this financial win that's about to start. I have the Empress card. To me, the Empress card is all about nurturing, caring, love, growing, looking after yourself. I feel her tied into that rest and rejuvenate. I also feel her tied into the Harmony card and growing this new life and this inner peace. I feel very calm and peaceful when I look at her. I have the King of Cups. Cups, because it represents emotion, to me in this read, I feel like the King is symbolic for you of having that emotional fulfillment, having that inner peace, having that happiness. I feel like it's going to be a reward for this long journey that you've been on, working hard towards this, because I have the World card here, and she represents positive things manifesting for you in your life. Sometimes these are things that you've had to work for a very long time. You've had to experience sacrifice. You've had to overcome a lot of obstacles and challenges, and it's the universe's way of rewarding you with positive things. I have the Hierophant here, and he speaks of a higher learning. And I feel like he's very much tied into that Fool card and changing your perspective on life. I have the Four of Wands, which speaks of setting down a solid foundation for a happy future. I feel like that's definitely what this is going to be for you. I feel like you're going to be able to fulfill a lot more of your emotional needs and your desires. It's going to bring peace, it's going to bring calm, it's going to bring happiness and tranquility. I have the Ace of Pentacles, which represents new beginnings, and Pentacles generally speak to finances and money. So I definitely feel like it does speak to money. It does speak to this change. I have the Seven of Pentacles, which represents an abundant harvest. So not just the abundance of the harvest, which I believe is one, the money that you're getting, that's coming in right away, but two, the emotional fallout of that, of the peace and the happiness and less stress. And it also speaks of the work that you have to put in, the groundwork to attain that abundant harvest. And that's what you've been working towards for such a long time. You've been laying the groundwork to bring this balance back into your life and this ease and this lack of stress. I have the Hanging Man, which speaks of the only thing that could possibly hold you back from success is you. So to me, it usually speaks of insecurities and doubts, and not allowing that to keep you from enjoying this new success. Because I feel like it might play a part when it shows up. I think because the change is going to happen so quickly. That's why it's almost going to be hard to make the transition into relaxing. I think you're so used to being sort of stressed out and worrying and being on this journey, because you've been on this journey for so long that this is just kind of what life is for you. And when it's not, and when it's easy, and when there's the money there so that you can take a step back and relax, I think you might have trouble doing that. I have the Eight of Wands, which speaks of a swift change as well as swift positive change coming your way. So I feel like this is going to happen right away for you. I have the Emperor card, and he represents success to me. So not just success in career and money, but also success personally as well. And I feel like this is where you're headed. This is your swift change. The wands from the Eight of Wands, from the swift change, are pointing towards this Emperor. This is the direction that your life is heading in. I have the Ten of Pentacles, which represents abundance and wealth. I have the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords can represent feeling stuck in negative thoughts, sometimes fear, sometimes doubt, sometimes confusion, and having trouble finding clarity. I feel like it speaks to when this money comes in, and because I feel like it's going to be quite life-changing. I almost feel like you're going to be like, well, now what? Because you've been doing this for so long. And you're going to sort of have to reevaluate things and figure out what direction you want your life to go. Something that's more emotionally fulfilling, because you sure have earned it and you will have the means to attain it. I have the Knight of Cups, which speaks of an emotional victory, and the Queen of Cups. To me, she's a lot like the King. In her, I see inner peace. I see calm. I see happiness. I feel like this is what this is gonna bring to you. It's like zero stress, mellow, zero stress, just happiness. I feel like this is gonna take a huge weight off your shoulders when this money comes in. Now I have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands represents conflict. I feel like it's within a relationship because I have the Two of Cups, which speaks to a relationship. I feel like it's because of the stress that's been going on right now. I feel like that's where, I feel like it's tied into the Balance card and the Harmony card as well. I feel like this has caused quite a bit of tension, and everybody's feeling it. I have the Seven of Wands, which represents standing up for your ideals. Sometimes drawing your line in the sand, taking back control. I feel like it's speaking to, I don't want to say taking back control of the relationship, but I think almost control of the direction that it's going in, and not allowing this stress in the meantime to break this relationship, to cause a rift between the two of you, not allowing paper to destroy everything that you've built. Because that's kind of what money is, right? It's just paper. Well, I guess in some places it's plastic or coin. But still, and not allowing that to disrupt this relationship and love that really matters. Because this money is coming. The ease of the stress is coming your way. So creating conflict here isn't going to help you in any way, shape, or form. Because the situation is about to change. I feel like it's going to be able to bring balance back into your relationship as well by easing these stresses, and you and your partner are going to be able to find harmony. Oh, I have Universe. Oh, rejoice in celebration. Material and spiritual prosperity. Whew, these are nice cards. Universe, to me, she's all about you being on your universal path in life or learning universal lessons. I feel like this is your universal path. This is what you're meant to do. You're on your way to where you're meant to be, and it is a very good place, full of prosperity and full of celebration. I feel like this is definitely what's coming your way, and it's coming your way in a very quick order. So hang in there, have hope, don't allow what's going on now to drive a wedge between you and your partner, because things are about to get easier, and prosperity is coming, and you will find harmony. Alrighty guys, that's what the card said to me. I hope that you enjoyed the read. Please feel free to comment if it resonated with you. I would love to hear about it. Take care.